afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Live at 4 this Thanksgiving Eve.
Thanksgiving Eve. What are you doing for Thanksgiving this year?
We are hosting. We have people coming over.
And you're doing the turkey and all the vixens?
The whole works.
Oh, wow. I'm impressed.
Well,
we'll see how it goes.
It's take and bake, more or less.
That's great.
And you're going to your brother's?
Yeah, I'm going to my brother's in suburban Chicago. He and his wife always put on a fantastic
Your
spread.
Folks are coming up?
Yep. So,
fun.
yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
And start thinking up your plant questions.
Yes, that's right. Lisa Briggs from the Bruce Company will be here in the studio with us this afternoon. Mark and I will let you know when it's time to call in.
But first, topping the news today, what are the conditions on the roads? Meteorologist Greg Barnhart gives us the holiday forecast.
5 area taxi companies closed their doors this evening. What happened to Green Cab? We'll tell you.
And officials have identified the gunman in a deadly shooting at this Virginia Walmart. We have the latest on the investigation as reaction from victims' families and friends pour in. Let's take a look outside. 50 degrees today.
I saw a lot of people today running in shorts and t-shirts.
Yeah, absolutely.
I really did.
And there's a great deal on the weather. Shop now. Greg's in the backyard. And it's great weather again tomorrow as well.
Yeah, really, it's not going to be the weather that's going to impact travel anywhere right now. It's been beautiful here for the Midwest, even to the whole country, as you see. If we could look at the big picture-wise, there are no traffic issues going on right now. There might be some more in the southern part of the plains in Mississippi, lower Mississippi Valley tomorrow for rain or heavy rain and thunderstorms. But otherwise, not an issue. We do have a few issues with traffic. Nothing real local right now. We had a crash, the 151 up to the north. So there are some issues, but weather-wise, that shouldn't be a problem. It'll just be the influx of traffic, so just keep in mind. Overall temperatures really topped off at 50, even 57 in Janesville today, so they'll cool down slowly tonight to the upper 40s, to the lower 40s, and then the upper 30s by the time we get to this evening. But otherwise, you can't really complain about this time of year to see these temperatures. And overnight, they're not going to go far off that mark. So overall, nationally, it's kind of the flip of the switch from last week where we were cold. Everyone's really warm now, really, to speak of, and it's much above warmer temperatures, almost 60 degrees there in Omaha, too. So the system out west is something we're going to track. That could bring a little bit of more light rain tomorrow, but still mild conditions. I'll break down how warm we'll get tomorrow and then how warm it'll get through the next week, and maybe when we'll actually return to winter a bit later in the broadcast.
All right, Greg, thanks a lot. We'll check back in just a little while. Let's take a live look now. This is southbound I-3990 and Highway 151. As Greg was just saying, really no traffic issues, no slippery pavement, not even heavy travel at this hour.
Well, there's a squad with its lights on there. I don't know if there's a disabled car or some kind of issue, but it doesn't seem to be causing much traffic tonight.
Yeah, not causing any problems.
And as many of us are going to be joining the road army over the next 24 hours, the Wisconsin State Patrol has some tips to make sure we stay safe. First of all, watch your speed and remain calm. Driving with road rage can be unsafe for not only you, but others as well. They also remind us to check the weather before you go anywhere.
But we all know Wisconsin weather is weird. It could be like this in like right now, and then probably the next few hours it'll be snowing or raining or just bad conditions overall.
The State Patrol also reminds us to make sure not to drink and drive. Those who care about you would much rather you rest on the couch for the night than drive drunk.
So far, it's been smooth sailing for air travel today. According to FlightAware, only 28 flights were canceled this morning. The day before Thanksgiving is the busiest travel day of this holiday weekend. And as Greg was saying, weather isn't causing any major issues. However, that might not be the case over the weekend. Heavy rain is expected in areas of the Northeast and the Great Lakes on Sunday.
Well, just a few years ago, a fleet of Teslas hit the road as part of Madison's Green Cab taxi service, but tonight those shiny new cars sit empty, and not just one but 5 area taxi companies closed their doors this evening. Tonight, Green Cab, Badger Cab, Van Gogh, Capital Express, and Black River Falls Taxi, all under the ownership of a man named Sri Kalluri, closed for good. Senior Logistics Coordinator Christine Hamilton says she doesn't want to lose her job, but more importantly, she worries about the company's passengers, a majority of which have a disability that requires them to need an accessible vehicle, something provided by Green Cab.
I'm terrified that some of them are going to die because they're not going to get their dialysis. They're not going to get rides. A lot of facilities.
The sudden shutdown has left employees with a lot of questions, but none of them are being answered. Tonight at 5, we'll hear why workers say this lack of communication has them worried over their passengers' health. New today, a departure from the state legislature.
Longtime state senator Alberta Darling announces that she will retire next week.
Political reporter Will Keneally has more on her legacy. Will?
So first elected to the Assembly in 1990, then to the Senate in 92, Darling was one of the longest-serving women to co-chair the state's powerful budget writing committee. One of the colleagues that served with her, John Nygren, says that was an important part of her legacy, being a powerful voice in an often male-dominated position. He said that she served as a mentor to him when he joined the committee.
So while she is a person who, is considered and looked at as a very kind and caring person, she also has a strength about her that I think should not be taken lightly. She's done a great job on behalf of things that were important to her and her constituents.
So Nygren says a part of that work included focus on education. Darling herself used to be a teacher, and Nygren said that she continued to fight for kids while she was in the legislature. In her statement, Darling did not say why she's stepping down, except that she wants to focus more on her family. Her last day in the office will be next Thursday. There's some other important implications to Darling's open seat. Republicans won't have a supermajority in the Senate anymore, which paves the way for an intense special election to fill the seat. We'll have more on that coming up tonight at 6.
We'll see you then, Will. Thank you. Police are searching for a motive after a Walmart manager opened fire inside a store located in Chesapeake, Virginia, killing 6 people and wounding 4 others.
Skylar Henry reports from Chesapeake.
As law enforcement officers investigate the mass shooting at a Walmart in Chesapeake, Virginia, family and friends are remembering the victims.
She did deserve that.
Thomas Jones says 22-year-old Tanika Johnson, who worked at the store, was a close friend. Her family says she just celebrated her 22nd birthday.
She was one of the most loving people you could ever meet in your life.
Police have confirmed the alleged shooter was 31-year-old Andre Bing, armed with a handgun and multiple magazines.
The suspect is dead from what we believe was a self-inflicted gunshot wound.
Witnesses say he opened fire Tuesday night in an employee area.
Just left out the break room, manager come in there, started capping people up in there.
In a statement, Walmart described the suspect as an overnight team leader who has worked here since 2010. The CEO called the shooting devastating, offering the company's support to not only their workers, but to the Chesapeake community. 24-year-old Jalen Jones was among those wounded. His mother says he was just beginning his shift.
He knew he was being shot. He made it to the front of the store, and then when he made it to the front of the store, he was shot again.
This is the second mass shooting in the state in recent weeks. Skylar Henry, CBS News, Chesapeake, Virginia.
This latest shooting comes a little more than a week after a gunman killed 3 student athletes and wounded 2 other students at the University of Virginia.
The suspect in the deadly LGBTQ nightclub shooting appeared in a Colorado court via video for the first time today. Formal charges will happen at the next court date set for December 6th, but the suspect is being held on arrest charges for murder and bias-motivated crimes. Out of the hospital and in jail, the suspect in Saturday night's Club Q shooting appeared in court via a video link today wearing a yellow jumpsuit and slumped over in a chair. The judge ordered 22-year-old Anderson Lee Aldridge held without bond. Aldridge is accused of killing 5 people and wounding nearly 20 others inside the LGBTQ club. The motive? Still unknown. Born Nicholas Brink, court records show a name change petition at age 15 seeking to disconnect from a father with a criminal history. The change happened months after the suspect was allegedly viciously bullied online. The suspect's attorney says Aldridge is non-binary and uses they, them pronouns.
To us, his legal definition in this proceeding is the defendant. It has no impact on the way that I prosecute this case.
Emerging details show a suspect with a complicated past arrested just last year after their mother reported being threatened with bombs and other weapons. Shooting victims are slowly recovering. Barrett Hudson was shot 7 times on his first night out in his new home city. While survivors are grateful to be alive, they are changed. Others resolve to return to Club Q when and if it reopens.
26 million people have applied for the student loan debt relief program that President Biden announced in August. But the 8th Circuit Court of Appeals has put the program on hold. The Department of Education, citing recently filed lawsuits, says for now it is blocked from providing relief. The president says while the court battle continues, he's extending the pause on student loan payments until 60 days after a lawsuit is resolved or 60 days after June 30th, whichever comes first.
I'm glad that they extended the pause. That's the bare minimum they could have done. It's very confusing as to how long this pause lasts.
The Biden administration has asked the U.S. Supreme Court to weigh in on this after a lower court put the program on hold. A lawsuit from 6 Republican attorneys general argues the president is overstepping his authority and using the pandemic as a national emergency to justify the debt forgiveness. The states filed their response to the Supreme Court today, and now the justices must decide whether to hear arguments in the case.
The Wisconsin Department of Justice says more drugs were collected in Wisconsin than in any other state during the most recent drug take-back day. About 45,000 pounds of unwanted medications were collected across Wisconsin during the 2022 Fall Take-Back Day, according to a release. Since the nationwide initiative began in 2010, the state DOJ says Wisconsin ranks 3rd in the country in most drugs collected, with a total of about 1 million pounds of unused medication, behind only California and Texas, 2 significantly larger states. Officials say getting rid of unused drugs is key when it comes to preventing addiction and misuse.
Visit Middleton is kicking off its winter weather clothing drive today. In years past, the Wisconsin Department of Tourism organized a statewide winter clothing drive with all of the tourism offices, called the Big Bundle Up. Well, when the department announced this year it is ending that program, Visit Middleton decided to create its own. Residents can donate new or gently used warm winter gear to Keeping Neighbors Warm, beginning today through noon on Wednesday, December 21st. Locations for the drop-off include Kiva Sports Center, Middleton Public Library, the Willie Street Co-op West, and the Middleton Visitors Center.
Well, the day before Thanksgiving, Governor Evers and his wife Kathy shared some Thanksgiving stories with the state. Here they are talking about who cooks a better Thanksgiving dish.
I think Tony is the chef in the family, especially for Thanksgiving. At one time, he made Cornish hens on the grill for us.
Yeah, and that was a Thanksgiving to remember. It was a real pain.
Now, did you burn them?
No, I undercooked a few, and I had to put them back on the grill.
You had to make like 6 or 7 of them, quite a few of them.
It was a bunch. Yeah. Yes. Never forget that day.
They also weighed in on the controversial hot dish or casserole debate. Both say hot dish.
Oh, that's interesting. I thought hot dish was more of a Minnesota thing.
I think, I don't know.
What do you say?
Well, what are you talking about? Like green bean casserole?
Yeah, like casseroles.
Yeah. Yeah. Have a casserole dish. I don't have a hot dish. Still to come before.
Oh, now you started it. Here come the emails.
Still to come before, if you plan on traveling over the holidays, get ready for crowds and higher prices.
When we come back, some airports are already packed, and CBS's Wendy Gillette joins us from Los Cabos. She has holiday travel news and some advice when Live at 4 continues.
You're watching News 3 Now, Live at 4.
Welcome to Dwellings.
Shop our fabulous showroom, Hard Rock Road, Fitchburg.
It's Black Friday now at Grand Appliance. Get half back on select 2022 grills and unbeatable appliance specials like up to $1,000 back and 0% interest for up to 36 months on our most popular brands. These exclusive offers are on top of Black Friday pricing, which is now in effect on all appliances, including this ultra-quiet 3-rack KitchenAid dishwasher for just $749. Visit grandappliance.com or your local showroom today. Grand Appliance, the appliance expert since 1930.
In a recent clinical study,
patients using Salonpas patch reported reductions in pain severity,
using less or a lot less oral pain medicines,
and improved quality of life. That's why we recommend Salonpas. It's good medicine.
Good.
Get in on the action of the game with the Island Sportsbook. Browse the latest lines and betting options. Make your wagers and cash in on the fun of the Island Sportsbook. And here's another good bet. Island Resort and Casino gift cards. Treat the golfer on your list to a stay and play package on championship courses. Gaming, dining, entertainment, there's something for everyone with Island Resort and Casino gift cards. Oh, what fun to experience more at the Island.
'Tis the season for the Menards Enchanted Forest. Take a stroll through a Christmas tradition that goes back over 60 years. We have everything you need to make your home a Christmas winter wonderland, inside or out. Find the perfect outdoor inflatable. Choose your tree. Find the perfect ornaments and garlands. Can't forget the tree topper. Menards Enchanted Forest has all your Christmas needs. Even Santa can't miss out on these savings and selection.
It's sauna season at Bachman Pools and Spas.
At Bachman Pools and Spas, we carry the exclusive Finleo sauna in both infrared and traditional styles.
6 saunas on display and dozens ready for delivery.
Saunas are the ideal way to relieve stress, soothe body aches, and feel invigorated.
Black Friday specials at Bachman's going on now.
For a limited time, pay by credit card to take an additional 10% off. Who does that?
Or get 0% financing for 60 months with approved credit.
Relax, it's Bachman's.
Right now, score the lowest prices of the year at Brothers Maine. You won't find lower prices anywhere. And enjoy our free delivery. Shop family-owned Brothers Maine's low price guarantee on brands like Whirlpool, Maytag, KitchenAid, and Amana. Feel like family. Brothers Maine.
Welcome to Dwellings.
Shop our fabulous showroom, Hard Rock Road, Fitchburg.
Welcome back. A new estimate puts the cost of a freight rail strike at $1 billion in its first week alone.
The Anderson Economic Group is calling the potential rail strike one of the most disruptive events that can happen to the economy. Lost agriculture goods and food spoilage would quickly add to mounting losses. The Retail Industry Leaders Association is calling on policymakers to intervene to avoid an economic disaster. The 4 rail unions who voted against an agreement with U.S. freight railroads set a joint strike date of December 9th if no contract is reached.
Although turkey is on everybody's mind this week, a different bird is drawing some attention. Chicken prices are finally falling. Analysts say the cost of chickens remained higher than usual even after other meat products became less expensive over the past few months. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, chicken prices were up nearly 15% this October compared to the 12 months before. Strong demand and supply issues were among the factors causing problems for the industry. However, due to some adjustments and supply and demand in better shape, wholesale prices have been dropping and will eventually trickle down to consumers.
The number of Americans looking for work is on the rise. First-time weekly claims for unemployment benefits increased to 240,000 for the week that ended November 19th. That's according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics. That is a hike of about 17,000 compared to the week before, and it is slightly higher than what economists had predicted. There may soon be a more significant jump in unemployment. A large number of companies, including some high-profile tech companies, have started massive layoffs.
Minutes from the Federal Reserve signal a rate hike slowdown. That was met with open arms on Wall Street. The Dow Industrials added 95 points, closing at 34,194. The NASDAQ up 110 points. The S&P 500 was up 23. Well, today is the busiest day of the year for people traveling by plane, and it's also expected to be one of the priciest.
AAA projects this will be the 3rd busiest period since the agency started tracking travel data in 2000.
We talked to CBS's Wendy Gillette from Los Cabos, Mexico, about this year's most popular destinations.
The travel insurance site Squaremouth says Mexico is the #2 holiday destination for Americans this year, after the U.S., followed by the Bahamas. And hotels here in the Los Cabos area are filling up just before the Thanksgiving long holiday weekend.
Husband and wife Kevin Telly and Becky Kiley are joining the estimated 49 million Americans hitting the road this week.
Thanksgiving, we're driving up to Minneapolis from Chicago.
AAA says 4.5 million people will fly to their Thanksgiving destination despite higher ticket prices. Priceline estimates domestic flights this holiday season are 15% more expensive than last year. International airfares are 20% pricier.
Clearly, fuel prices are up over 50% versus even a year ago. And of course, just inflation in general, the cost to staff the airlines, the cost to service the planes, et cetera, all lead to higher airline prices.
But that's not keeping travelers from taking the vacations they desire. Hot holiday destinations include New York, Atlanta, Las Vegas, Orlando, and internationally, Europe, Tokyo, Dubai, and the Caribbean. In Aruba, arrival numbers are setting records above pre-pandemic levels, according to the Tourism Authority.
Here at the Renaissance Wind Creek, which has a private island where flamingos roam free, more than 80% of rooms are already booked for the holidays, with most ocean suites sold out.
It's a similar situation at the Marriott Resort and Stellaris Casino, where we stayed for a special rate. It's almost 95% sold out for the holidays.
There was a lot of pent-up demand. People have waited to travel for about 2 years. We have a lot of regular guests who've been coming to Aruba for many years.
Hotel rates for international destinations are a better bet than those closer to home. According to Priceline, holiday prices are up 7% in the U.S. from last year, but have stayed flat overseas.
If you are driving this week, the traffic analytics company INRIX recommends that you should try to leave before 11 o'clock tomorrow morning and try not to drive between 4 and 8 p.m. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday nights.
Great,
Susan?
Great advice as usual. First of all, great background.
Oh, lucky?
Yes, very lucky.
So you traveled from Los Cabos to New York. What was the situation like at the airports that you were at?
You know, I thought it was going to be bad, and definitely both the Newark airport and Houston were quite busy, but not quite as crowded as I thought they were going to be. At Newark, I was there quite early, between 4:30 and 5:30 this morning. It was already getting quite crowded, and I spoke to some employees. They said that was a sign that it was going to be quite a busy day at Newark. Houston, the line for the women's bathroom was way out the door. Line at Starbucks, also very long, but not as bad as I thought on the day before Thanksgiving.
How is the Los Cabos region expecting holiday travel to be this year? Is it going to be busy there?
Yeah, quite busy. In December, they are projecting that U.S. tourism is going to increase around 6% compared to 2019, and that means there are going to be around 90,000 more airline seats compared to 2019, so that is a big difference.
Well, enjoy the sunshine and happy Thanksgiving, Wendy.
Happy Thanksgiving, Wendy.
Happy Thanksgiving. Have a great holiday.
Wow, is that beautiful there. Yeah,
Let's go.
We talked to Wendy yesterday.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, if you're cooking this Thanksgiving, you already know food prices are sky high.
We'll find out what's driving the higher prices coming up after Greg's First Warn forecast.
Ashley's Black Friday mattress sale is here. For a limited time, save big on Tempur-Pedic and Purple adjustable mattress sets. Plus, get 60 months special financing and free delivery. Don't miss out on Black Friday mattress savings. Happening now at Ashley.
How do you use your energy? Inspiring a spark of creativity? Working hard to reach your goals? Thinking outside the box to bring your vision to life? At Alliant Energy, we're creating more clean, renewable energy every single day to power what matters to you. Because even during the most powerful moments in our lives, we're not thinking about power, we're thinking about a brighter future. Alliant Energy, powering beyond.
Steinhaffel's Black Friday mattress sale is going on now. We have all the best brands at the guaranteed lowest prices. And with Steinhaffel's special 72-month financing, your new mattress just got more affordable. Queen mattresses start at just $9 per month. Upgrade to a Purple mattress starting at $24 per month. Get a Beauty Rest or Tempur-Pedic also starting at just $24 per month. Don't miss our biggest Black Friday mattress sale ever. Shop Steinhaffel's and steinhaffels.com today.
These are the faces that smile so wide at the friends and staff who are by their side, where life is lived with a feeling of pride on every bump of life's great ride. that comes from the care that sweetens the air that lives in the house that angels built. Attic Angel Community. Independent homes and 4 levels of assisted living built with the help of angels.
Hey, do you want to join our rewards program? Collect hot dog points to unlock access to our VIP lounge.
That doesn't seem very
rewarding. With the BMO Savings Builder account, you get a cash reward for every month you save.
Wait, so you're going to reward me for saving my own money?
You got it. A little incentive to help you get into the habit of saving.
That sounds great, but do you have VIPs?
Yeah, absolutely. We call them customers.
When a bank helps you make real financial progress, that's the BMO effect.
Hey, we're here at the local farmers market where Informed Choice Insurance Agency is offering fresh, hand-picked local Medicare. What do you mean when you say shop local for Medicare?
Your local Medicare plans have all of the bells and whistles the national TV ads promise, only better because you're working with local agents who know the doctors, specialists, and the hospital networks inside and out. You're not going to get that talking to a national call center wanting to check your zip code.
Don't be fooled by national TV hype. When it comes to your Medicare options, keep it local with Informed Choice Insurance Agency, and their services are free.
Furniture and Appliance Mart's Black Friday appliance sale is here. For a limited time, buy any GE dishwasher and get a free garbage disposal. Plus, 60-month special financing with no minimum purchase. Don't miss out on Black Friday appliance savings at Furniture and Appliance Mart inside Ashley off the Beltline in East Springs Drive.
Take a look at this. You often hear about the danger birds pose to aircraft, but have you actually ever seen it? This military C-37 twin-engine aircraft was carrying a member of the Joint Chiefs of Staff when it struck a group of birds. Luckily, the plane was able to return safely to Midway. No human injuries reported. The birds didn't fare so well. That's scary.
It is very scary, yeah. Remember, they landed on the Hudson because of a bird strike,
Remember that bird strike?
You're right.
All-time bird strikes are always the problem.
Ever been involved in that?
Fortunately, in the military, no, I have not.
That was a military plane.
Yeah, unfortunately, in Afghanistan, didn't have birds over there.
No birds.
No, not too many of them, so we didn't have it. But it's going to be great weather.
You got another thing first, though.
Yep.
A Cleveland police officer is going viral for spreading joy and happiness to everyone he meets.
Every morning outside of the Cleveland Clinic, there is an impromptu dance party, and leading the party, Corporal Eric Hudson. While directing traffic, Hudson plays music on his Bluetooth radio and hypes up the passers-by, whether they're doctors, patients, or complete strangers. People give him high fives, hugs, or just join in themselves. In just 2 weeks, Corporal Hudson has become a sensation, and he still can't believe it.
Yes, and it's still surreal.
Hudson is actually a police supervisor. He says he volunteered for crossing guard duty because he was feeling a little down himself and he wanted a change. Hudson says he also wants to help change the perception that people have of police officers. And it turns out positivity is contagious.
He's having a great time.
He's gone viral now.
It rubs off on other folks as well.
There's a lot of serious stuff going on at that hospital, so it's a perfect place to do that.
It is.
Yeah.
A little rainy in Cleveland, the way it looks.
A little bit. But it's going to be warm here.
Good.
I mean, 50s. We already hit 50. Heck, Janesville almost got 60.
Almost too warm for cooking.
Yeah, it's going to be mild through the weekend. The good news is no travel issues, too, and I'll break all that down after the break.
Ashley's Black Friday mattress sale is here. For a limited time, save big on Tempur-Pedic and Purple adjustable mattress sets. Plus, get 60 months special financing and free delivery. Don't miss out on Black Friday mattress savings. Happening now at Ashley.
Attention Medicare beneficiaries. If you have or are eligible for Medicaid, please listen closely. You may be eligible for a Medicare Advantage plan from WellCare with a zero or low plan premium. Call now. We can answer your questions and help you enroll over the phone. WellCare provides access to essential benefits that go beyond original Medicare, such as dental, vision, hearing, and prescription drug coverage with free home delivery, free over-the-counter healthcare items, free groceries with a healthy food card, free gym membership, and home-delivered meals. Plus, extra benefits like more access to care with free transportation and WellCare's telehealth services, including online doctor visits. WellCare is contracted with Medicare to provide plans that may be perfect for you. Call 1-844-682-9370. Now, that's 1-844-682-9370. WellCare, Medicare done well.
You didn't live this strong, this long, to get put on the shelf like a porcelain doll. But 1 out of 2 women over 50 will suffer a fracture from osteoporosis. You should know you can build new bone with Evenity for postmenopausal women with osteoporosis at high risk for fracture. Ask your doctor if you can do more than just slowing down bone loss with Evenity. Want stronger bones? Then build new bone. Evenity can help in just 12 months. Evenity is proven to reduce spine fracture risk by 73%.
Evenity can increase risk of heart attack, stroke, or death from a cardiovascular problem. Do not take Evenity if you have low blood calcium or are allergic to it. Serious allergic reactions and low blood calcium have occurred. Tell your doctor about jawbone problems, as they have been reported with Evenity, or about pain in your hip, groin, or thigh, as unusual thigh bone fractures have occurred.
Don't let a break put you on a shelf. Talk to your doctor about building new bone with Evenity.
Furniture and Appliance Mart's Black Friday appliance sale is here. For a limited time, buy any GE dishwasher and get a free garbage disposal. Plus, 60-month special financing with no minimum purchase. Don't miss out on Black Friday appliance savings at Furniture and Appliance Mart inside Ashley off the Beltline in East Springs Drive.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Yeah, we've actually enjoyed quite a stretch of good Thanksgiving weather. If you go back all the way to like 2017, last year was 49 degrees, 47, so we've actually fared quite well. And even go back further overall, Thanksgiving's been pretty decent compared to weather-wise, so that's good. We're not going to see much of a change to the last 3 years either. Tomorrow, just a few raindrops. It could be a drizzle, light, maybe a low cloud deck out there, but overall, still mild conditions, 48. Nothing to ruin really too many plans or impacts. And then Black Friday, a little cooler because we do have a front kind of coming through, but overall, still going to be pleasant on both days, too. Speaking of that, that's why we got the jet to the south. We've got a system out to the west that's trying to push our way east. But if you see over time, that kind of falls apart. We have a piece of it come through here. It splits. One goes to the south. A piece of us goes through our area tomorrow, and that kind of breaks apart. Then we're going to watch another system come up Saturday up from the south. That's going to be something to watch for another chance of rain. So Saturday night into Sunday morning. Both are not that significant systems. Cold air, nowhere to be taking place until we get to the end of next week. Maybe we return to winter conditions. So tonight we're just going to see winds keep out of the south. Cloud cover will increase, so overall our temperatures won't drop off. Tomorrow we're going to start seeing the clouds definitely overall increase, so it'll be a low cloudy deck. We're going to see some showers, light drizzle off and on through the day tomorrow. You see the winds start to turn around from the north, so we'll cool down, but it's just going to be that type of day. Friday, definitely more sun, a little bit cooler, but still above average. And then as we get into Saturday and Sunday, we have that system from the south that's going to start approaching from that direction. That's something we'll watch. But overall tonight, temperatures in the 40s this evening. We'll get down into the middle 30s by overnight. By the time you wake up, it's going to be cloud cover, a few sprinkles starting to come on. But look at those temperatures, still mid-30s. So most of the area should stay above freezing overnight, which will be very mild. Tomorrow, maybe a shower in the afternoon, but overall just areas of drizzle, getting right back up into the upper 40s to near 50 in some areas. So overall, even with the cloud cover, it's still going to be a nice day. And then as we get towards Thursday evening, and then overall Thursday night, we're going to start seeing less clouds. Here's that system that Sunday comes up. It does pose a little bit of an issue as you go further south into northern Illinois. On the back edge of it, we could see a little bit of mixture of precip that comes Saturday night into Sunday morning. So something to just be in mind of as you go further southeast. Some more significant rain could be having for northeast Illinois. So that's the system we're watching Saturday night and Sunday. Most of the area will stay dry. Then after that pushes, we're going to have nice conditions. So overall, the 10-day, we're looking like nice conditions. Once again, 51 maybe on Saturday ahead of that system. Then we cool off just briefly, and then we have another brief warm-up coming up to the upper 40s once again with that next system. And that does bear some watching because there's a couple different scenarios where we could get quite a bit of snow, or we could get rain, or we get nothing in between. So that's the next one. And then maybe some winter conditions there.
Well, that's December 1st on a week from Thursday.
That's not far from where we should be, but yeah, 50, like I said, 57 Janesville today. We'll probably see 50s maybe Saturday and maybe another round, maybe Tuesday.
It's great for traveling.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. There's no issues going on with travel. Overall, the whole nation's looking good.
Right. Thank you, Greg.
Thanks, Greg.
Well, if you've been shopping for your Thanksgiving meal, you know the cost of food is soaring.
The latest government numbers show grocery prices are up more than 12% from 1 year ago.
Adriana Diaz went on an expedition along the supply chain to get to the bottom of it and spoke to some of the people setting the prices.
At 40 Acres Fresh Market, the greens are usually the first to go.
Look how dark the green is. It just looks so wonderful here. I had to get it.
So just the 2 avocado? Elizabeth Abuna's small business aims to sell affordable produce on Chicago's west side, which has few fresh food options.
Your total is going to be $35.26.
Since 2020, Abuna has raised her prices by at least 30% at a time when food prices are up everywhere.
You used to be able to get blueberries 2 for $5, and now it's just 1 pack is $3.
Food is costing a lot, and it's noticeable.
When a customer says to you, this is too expensive,
I typically explain it as I grocery shop just like you do, and it's hurting me too. There is no way I can offer this at the same price that I did 2 years ago when my labor expense has gone up, my transportation expense has gone up, and the cost of goods has gone up.
Those goods come from her wholesaler, the man next to her, Bob Skaman, who works for Struby's Celery and Vegetable Company.
Me and him have a cucumber issue right now. There used to be a point where I could sell cucumbers at 50 cents a pop, and now they're minimum $1.
Bob, what's your side of the cucumber story?
We continue to have bad weather in different growing regions. California was above 100 degrees for almost 2 months straight when the crops were being planted that are supposed to be coming off for Thanksgiving.
Crops like what for Thanksgiving?
Green beans. Green beans are ridiculous, okay? There is no reason why a case of green beans should be costing me $50. Once you get to $50, nobody needs green beans ever in life again.
Labor is another factor. The minimum wage went up in at least 25 states this year. Even cardboard boxes are more expensive due to a paper shortage.
2 years ago was $1.90 a box, and now we're paying, $2.90 a box.
Remember these bright greens? They come from here, Go Row Fresh, outside Chicago, owned by fifth-generation farmer James Gobert.
Fertilizer prices are up 100%. Fuel's up 50%. We need to pass it on to the consumer, but they can only, take so much.
He says even twist ties cost more. So after his greens get packed, rinsed, and cooled, he sells them to the wholesaler, Bob Skaman, for $14 a box, up from $11 2 years ago. So the wholesaler raises prices. These are the greens going to Abuna's company for $16 a box.
When we first started 40 Acres Fresh Market, I could do greens at 69 cents a bunch. Now at our markets, we typically sell greens at $1.25 a bunch.
What would you say to somebody who's going to a food market and raising their eyebrows when they see prices have gone up?
I would say they just need to think about, what goes into that. There's a lot of hands that touch the product, and all of our costs are up on every single aspect, so the cost has to go up.
Adriana Diaz, CBS News.
Yeah, you got to keep in mind the farmers are not profiting from
that's
this.
very true.
A lot of hands along the way. Well, coming up next at 4, we'll preview Strange World featuring the voices of Jake Gyllenhaal, Gabriel Union, and Dennis Quaid.
And then coming up next hour at 5, Somali residents of a northwestern Wisconsin city have withdrawn their request to play the Muslim call to prayer in town. Our Naomi Coles has an update for us coming up at 5.
Welcome to Dwellings.
Shop our fabulous showroom, Hard Rock Road, Fitchburg.
It's a fact. 2 out of 3 Americans who qualify for Medicare do not receive all the benefits they deserve. You could be missing out. Now, Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield introduces a free Medicare plan checkup to make sure you receive all the benefits you qualify for in 2023. Call 1-855-597-0884 today and receive extra benefits for a $0 monthly premium. Benefits like dental, vision, hearing, and prescription drugs. And to help you stay healthy at home, you can have free prescription drug delivery, online doctor visits 24/7, and free exercise classes You can even receive money towards over-the-counter health items. Call 1-855-597-0884 today and feel confident you have all the benefits you deserve for 2023. You can receive extra benefits for a $0 monthly premium, like dental, vision, hearing, and prescription drugs. Call 1-855-597-0884 and make sure you're not missing out.
Hello, I'm Roman Ryan of Ryan Funeral Homes. As a locally owned and operated funeral home, it's important to know that not all funeral homes are the same. Some other Madison area funeral homes are actually owned by corporations based outside of the United States. A corporately owned funeral home is focused on the bottom line, making services more costly. We have served local families for more than 80 years, and our priority is investing in the community and your family. In your time of need, Ryan Funeral Homes are here for you.
Shop unbeatable deals during Black Friday now at Grand Appliance. Black Friday pricing is in effect on our most popular appliance brands, and we're adding up to $1,000 back in 0% interest for up to 36 months on top. Need a grill? Get half off selected models as we clear out 2022 inventory. Get these great offers and more exclusively at Grand Appliance. Shop your local showroom or grandappliance.com today. Grand Appliance. You make it home, we make it grand.
Welcome to Dwellings.
Shop our fabulous showroom, Hard Rock Road, Fitchburg.
New at 5, many drivers are without employment after short notice from Green Cab ending its service. We look at what it means for Madison's patrons.
With Thanksgiving right around the corner, we're going to be breaking down the 3 things you'll need to know, not just for the Turkey Day holiday, but for Black Friday as well, coming up at 5.
And ahead at 6, local religious leaders react to Barron County's testimony against publicly playing the call to prayer for the Muslim community. We'll share the thoughts tonight at 6.
Here's a live look at Reagan National Airport in Washington, D.C.
Oh, yeah, see the plane landing right there in the background? It's a busy night there tonight.
Hey, look at the traffic, 54 degrees.
Safe travels.
Busy day,
yes.
Busy day. Well, Dennis Quaid is back on the big screen, or at least his voice is.
Rick Damigella talked with Quaid about Strange World.
Prepare yourself for a journey beyond what is possible.
Disney takes audiences to places never before seen in the animated adventure Strange World.
That's right, Bub. You're in the presence of the one, the only Yeager.
Dad? Dennis Quaid portrays over-the-top explorer Yeager Clade.
He's the greatest explorer in the world, according to himself. And it was like, to be a Disney animated character to begin with is a big dream. And, you know, you can't overact. You just go for it.
Jabuki Young White voices Yeager's grandson.
Do you mind if I call you Splat? You just kind of give me Splat vibes. Ow! I guess I deserve that.
Ethan is just, you know, trying to embody this bigger-than-life persona, but isn't fully there yet. And I thought that was like a fun dynamic to play with, and also the creators, Don and Quee, made it so much fun to record.
The voice recording may have been fun, but creating the otherworldly visuals...
There was nothing for free. You know, grass is not grass, trees are not trees, and rocks are not rocks. So everything had to be deliberate and considered and designed, and so all that was tricky.
Now what, Joe?
In Hollywood, I'm Rick Damigella.
And that opens tomorrow. Big weekend.
Yes. We'll see what Will says about it on Monday. Yes, on Monday.
No show tomorrow or no show Friday?
That's right.
We're preempted, so we'll see you on Monday. Actually, we still have this to do. It's time to get your plant and garden questions answered.
Lisa Briggs from the Bruce Company is with us tonight. She's ready to take your calls, so call now, 608-270-9933. Lisa will get to your calls right after this.
Familiar
familiar, beautiful face here on Buzzed In Madison. We have Helen Mark Sticks with AARP Wisconsin. Good to have you back.
Well, it's always a joy to be here.
Well, and it's great to be here in the state office, so thanks for bringing us here. So November is National Family Caregivers Month, so we want to recognize all those people in this very special role. But how would you define a caregiver? Let's start there.
A caregiver is somebody who helps somebody else with their daily choice of life. And it can be simple, like driving somebody, or it can be more complex by doing wound care or medication management. And it can also be providing services like building ramps or putting in bars to make a person safe to stay in their own home as they age.
So we all probably know somebody who you can link this situation back to. And I'm sure it probably starts off very simple with a few of those easy things, and then more and more tasks get added to that list. So what can we do to help these people in this role?
Well, the first thing we have to remind them is that they're caregivers. They think they're just being good sons or good daughters or nieces or nephews. Right. And the truth of the matter is they are really caregivers. And we can help them in a lot of ways. We can recognize how much they do, and we can appreciate that. But they also spend $7,000 on an average out of their own household income to make sure people can receive that care. So we can help by trying to create a tax credit to give some recognition so it isn't such a personal financial burden.
Okay, that's a lot of money when you think about that. So how can we propel this tax credit forward and do what we need to do?
Well, we've had bipartisan support in the past, so I am hoping we can move it to the next session and get it taken care of. If you want to know how we're doing, go to our website, which is aarp.org/WI.
Thanks, Helen. I'm Emmy Fink, and you're Buzzed Into Madison.
This holiday season at the Century House. Give $50 or more to charity and get $200 off any stressless recliner with power, any stressless recliner and ottoman, or any stressless office chair. Or get $200 off each stressless sofa seat or $400 off all stressless Mayfair recliners and ottomans in all Paloma leather colors. Shop the Century House, 3420 University Avenue in Madison.
Get in on the action of the game with the Island Sportsbook. Browse the latest lines and betting options. Make your wagers and cash in on the fun of the Island Sportsbook. And here's another good bet. Island Resort and Casino gift cards. Treat the golfer on your list to a stay-and-play package on championship courses. Gaming, dining, entertainment, there's something for everyone with Island Resort and Casino gift cards. Oh, what fun to experience more at the Island.
Yeah, overall, we're doing pretty good with traffic. When we had one incident in the Beltway right now near Stoughton Road, there's one blocking the right shoulder eastbound. Otherwise, the rest of the picture looks good. No other issues on interstates both directions. Janesville, 151 all look good, and the weather's cooperating, you guys.
All right, good news. Thank you, Greg. We're taking your plant calls today with Lisa Briggs.
The number to call, 608-270-9933. Hi, Lisa. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving to you guys, too.
Great day to call in, everybody. There's 3 lines open if you have a question for Lisa. How you doing?
I'm good. And you guys?
Good.
Yeah, good.
Excellent.
Cooked all day?
I did.
All right. Cook again tomorrow?
A little bit.
All right.
You're cooking? Actually, you're a born defroster and reheater. So
I don't think it's frozen. Let's go to Karen in Madison. You're our first caller. Go ahead.
Hi, Lisa. I've got a question.
Hold on.
Sorry.
She's got to put her earpiece in.
Yeah, there we go.
Gotcha.
Yep. And
is it on?
It was on. Oh, I'm so sorry, everybody. And now I've just
now the battery's dead.
And unplugged it.
The battery's dead.
Okay. What's the question? Can you guys tell me what the question?
Go ahead, Karen. We'll...
Yeah, you guys will translate for me.
Okay. I have an ancient Christmas cactus. It's probably over 80 years old.
Wow.
It's been in the same pot for about 40 years, and we've noticed this year that the ground feels like cement. It's just rock hard, and it is not budding. What would be your suggestion?
So you're probably going to need to do a little repotting. It's not the best time of year. It's good, though. That's
Dennis. Everybody say it.
It's okay. But it's not the best time of year to do that. So I would wait. And when you water it, it's not going to need a lot of water going forward. So maybe if you can sort of loosen the soil around the edge and maybe put a little extra soil in there and then have somebody repot it in the spring. If it hasn't set flower buds now, it probably is not going to. So best thing to do is to keep it going and then give it a repot, a refresh in the spring.
Okay, we'll wait till the spring.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Good luck.
I had no idea they could last that long. That's incredible.
Didn't one lady call, and she had a Chevrolet that was like 110 years old?
Wow. That is really something.
Hi, well, that's 48 years old.
There you go.
Let's go to Bev in Beaver Dam. Hi, Bev.
Hi.
What's your question?
I noticed this green mossy type stuff that's growing around certain areas around my house and in the driveway, and I wanted to know what it is and how do I get rid of it.
So it's like on the driveway or on the house, or is it in the ground? On the ground.
It's on the ground.
Okay.
And I really noticed it like in the driveway.
Okay. It could very well be some kind of moss, and if you want to get rid of it, say on your driveway or on your house, there are mossicides, which is basically a herbicide for moss. You don't want to use that in the garden, though. What moss is looking for is compacted soil, shade, and a wet condition. So the only way to really get rid of it is to change the situation. So you can loosen up the soil, you can maybe get some more light on there, you can embrace the moss. There are beautiful moss gardens in Oregon. I've seen them myself.
But if it's in the cracks of your driveway?
But in the cracks of your driveway, use a mossicide.
All right.
Okay.
Let's go to Ann in Baraboo. Hi, Ann. What's your question?
Hi. I'm wondering if I can plant amaryllis and then put paper white 4 bulbs around the amaryllis. If I can plant them together for this winter.
Probably not. Paper whites will grow very quickly, but then they deplete themselves pretty quickly, and then you've got nothing left. Where the amaryllis, you can actually have the amaryllis grow over the years and refresh it every year so that it will continue to flower. So if you put them together, when you pull those paper white bulbs out, you're going to sort of disturb the soil around the amaryllis. So best thing to do is to separate them.
Sounds beautiful, though.
It does sound really pretty, but yeah.
Let's go to Donna.
I think we only have 20 seconds left.
Oh.
So thank you for calling, everyone.
Sorry. Sorry.
We will get to you next time. Happy Thanksgiving, Lisa.
Happy Thanksgiving to you guys, too.
All right.
Thanks, Lisa. See you next time.
Yeah.
We'll be right back with a final check of your forecast.
Ashley's Black Friday mattress sale is here. For a limited time, save big on Tempur-Pedic and Purple adjustable mattress sets. Plus, get 60 months special financing and free delivery. Don't miss out on Black Friday mattress savings. Happening now at Ashley.
At Harker Heating and Cooling, you can save a whole bunch of money when you buy a furnace. You know what's even better? Saving even more money when you purchase a furnace and an air conditioner at the same time.
Harker Heating and Cooling.
In a recent clinical study, patients using Salonpas patch reported reductions in pain severity, using less or a lot less oral pain medicines, and improved quality of life. That's why we recommend Salonpas. It's good medicine.
At Honda, we know you have to drive through the mud if you want to reach the rainbow. Brave the desert before you find the oasis. Conquer the mountain to see how far your dreams can take you. The all-new CR-V and CR-V Hybrid, part of the Honda line of rugged vehicles.
At Harker Heating and Cooling, you can save a whole bunch of money when you buy a furnace. You know what's even better? Saving even more money when you purchase a furnace and an air conditioner at the same time.
Harker Heating and Cooling.
Furniture and Appliance Mart's Black Friday appliance sale is here. For a limited time, buy any GE dishwasher and get a free garbage disposal. Plus, 60-month special financing with no minimum purchase. Don't miss out on Black Friday appliance savings at Furniture and Appliance Mart inside Ashley off the Beltline in East Springs Drive.
Getting to work has just become harder for those who rely on Madison's Green Cab. The company abruptly shuts down permanently. We have former drivers share their shocked reactions to the sudden unemployment. Coming up tonight, News 3 Now at 5.
News 3 Now Sports brings you the Badger Blueprint. Join us every week for an exclusive look at Wisconsin football. From the practice field to the locker room to game day previews and highlights. Badger Blueprint, Wednesdays only on News 3 Now at 10.
Yeah, mild conditions continue through the weekend with some drizzle, a light rain tomorrow, another period of maybe rain coming Saturday night into Sunday. Both don't look to impact travel at this time. Otherwise, temperatures warm up to 51 Saturday, may even hit 50 again Tuesday, and then winter returns potentially by next week with that Tuesday-Wednesday system, something to keep in mind. But for the rest of the weekend, looks good travel-wise and shopping-wise also.
All right, thank you, Greg. Happy Thanksgiving. Monday on Live at 4. It's only Wednesday, but Monday on Live at 4, our happiness expert, Christine Whelan, tells us how to cope with the holidays.
And our film critic, Will Loper, has the holiday weekend box office numbers, plus suggestions on what to stream. That's coming up Monday on Live at 4.
Welcome to Dwellings.
Shop our fabulous showroom, Hard Rock Road, Fitchburg.
It's Black Friday now at Grand Appliance. Get half back on select 2022 grills and unbeatable appliance specials like up to $1,000 back and 0% interest for up to 36 months on our most popular brands. These exclusive offers are on top of Black Friday pricing, which is now in effect on all appliances, including this ultra-quiet 3-rack KitchenAid dishwasher for just $7.49. Visit grandappliance.com or your local showroom today. Grand Appliance, the appliance expert since 1930.
Nothing beats a great night's sleep on a new Beauty Rest mattress from Steinhoffels. Right now, save up to $600 on Beauty Rest mattresses. Queens start at just $399. Or get $200 in Steinhoffels cash and a $100 MasterCard rewards card when you upgrade to the redesigned Beauty Rest Black. More luxurious and comfortable than ever. And with Steinhoffels' special 72-month financing, your mattress just got more affordable. Relax, it's Steinhoffels.
It's time to get more at the Rust Arrow Black Friday sales event. It's our largest selection of the year, and more selection means more savings. Save with 0% APR financing. Save with no payments until after the holidays, and save with more for your trade. Get more and save on a vehicle you actually want. Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Honda, Toyota, Mitsubishi, Kia, Mazda, Nissan, and hundreds of used vehicles. You get more at the Rust Arrow Black Friday sales event. See our largest selection of the year. Visit us at rustarrow.com.
Hey, do you want to join our rewards program? Collect hot dog points to unlock access to our VIP lounge.
That doesn't seem very...
rewarding. With a BMO Savings Builder account, you get a cash reward for every month you save.
Wait, so you're going to reward me for saving my own money?
You got it. A little incentive to help you get into the habit of saving.
That sounds great, but do you have VIPs?
Yeah, absolutely. We call them customers.
When a bank helps you make real financial progress, that's the BMO effect.
Welcome to Dwellings.
Shop our fabulous showroom, Hard Rock Road, Fitchburg.
In today's Final Touch, a Spanish town in the northwestern part of the country goes all out with its Christmas light display.
And we mean all out. Organized by the mayor of Vigo, the display has caused some controversy given the current energy crisis in Europe, but the mayor defends the lights, says Vigo is known all over the world for its lights. The display is made up of 11 million LED lights on more than 400 streets in the city, 30 more than last year, which will remain on for 1 hour or less each day to comply with the Spanish government's energy-saving requirements. It's estimated the total budget for all the installation and both lighting and decorations about $105 million. But it's also estimated the lights produce an economic return of around $1 billion. Hotels in the city and the surrounding area are completely full for the entire run of the lights. It looks like Susan's yard.
I love it. You can't have enough lights.
That is spectacular. All right, that's our time for now. Have a happy Thanksgiving, everyone. We'll see you back here on Monday. News 3 Now at 5 starts right now.